Welcome back, my viewers. Today we will discuss about what is a layer in the Sheetcam, what is the purpose of it, how can we use it for nesting, and what is inside and outside offset use in this scenario. Okay, now first we'll look at this shape. We have this rectangle in which inside there is a hole, circular hole. Okay, and another shape I want to cut on my CNC is this star. So, what is the best way to cut it? If I cut rectangle here and star here, the whole this area will be the wastage. So what if I put this star into this hole? Because this hole, this white area is my wastage area. Look, when I cut this hole, this will fall down during the cutting and it will be wastage because I just need this outside rectangle. So what if I want to cut another shape, this star, which can be put in this hole or this material. So to have less wastage. Now, what will be the wastage material? This white area will only be the waste. So how we will do it in the Sheetcam? Okay, now I'm just going to file, import drawing. I have already saved this file as the DXF. So as I mentioned earlier, I usually use metric millimeters. So and my 00 is at left bottom corner of the sheet on my bed. Select OK. Okay. Now you see sheet cam sometimes, uh, you know, uh, it works actually good. It automatically knows which line should be cut as outside offset and which should be inside offset. This yellow line means it will cut this line inside offset. And red line means it will cut this line as outside offset. Let me show you. Just click on operations, click on outside. When you uh, cut any shape, just select this outside offset. This is default setting of the sheet cam and it will ensure all the cutting lines with proper offset. Select the layer, it automatically select this layer. Okay, select OK. Okay, now you see it is cutting the rectangle from outside offset, cutting the circle from inside offset, cutting the star from outside offset. Okay, what if you have multiple shapes here or multiple rectangles? Then you have to use the layers setting or layers option of this. Okay, I'm just not deleting, I'm just delete it. Now just see, I am telling my software Sheetcam to label this layer as different name and I'll do the outside offset, inside offset on my own. Okay, I'm just going to this cursor with the C. C means contours, lines, arches, etc. I'm clicking on it, s- selecting this contour. When I come here, it will highlight it. So right click, move to layer and go to new layer. I am labeling this layer as star layer. So it will cut it. Okay, now I am going to label this layer, this line as another layer, which is my circle layer. And now the lastly, we have this rectangle layer. If you have multiple lines, multiple shapes, you have to do this. This layer function is very useful for this. Okay, now first, what shape I want to cut on my CNC? If I cut rectangle, whole piece will fall down. This is useless. If I cut this circle will fall down and we will not be able to cut this star. So firstly, we have to cut the star with proper offset. What offset? Outside offset, because we want this star to be solid. So lead in and lead out cuts should be outside this star. So I am cutting outside offset, selecting my layer, star layer, same settings, same lead in, lead out, select OK. So it will cut star layer from outside offset. Now I'm going to do another operation. I will cut now inside offset this circular layer. Select OK. So the arch, the lead in and lead out arc should be inside this circle because this is wastage material. So wastage material can have the spot of this arc, the lead in and lead outs. So it should not damage my rectangular area. So last operation, outside offset and rectangular layer. Select OK. So it will cut the rectangle from outside offset. Okay. Now just this uncheck this true width option. You will see outside offset of the star. It will cut the star from the outside, inside in the hole, and outside cut for this rectangle. So in this way, you can have very useful technique using layers to cut different of what if you want to have inside offset of the star. So you have to, if you have multiple files, multiple drawings, multiple shapes you want to nest in one file, there the layers function is very, very, very useful. What if I have multiple files here? So I want to copy this shape 6 times. So what I will select all the stars once, move them to star layer, select circle once, move them to circular layer, select rectangle, move them to rectangle layer. So I will easily use operation for a star. It will cut all the stars, then holes. It will cut all the circles, then rectangle. It will cut all the rectangles. So yeah, we will do in these in future videos. Okay. So now, if you have any question, if you understood this video, just like, comment, and subscribe. Ask me what I have, what you want to know more about these techniques or about Sheetcam. You can just ask me. I'll try to answer as much as I can. Thanks for watching.